All right, summon small elemental. This spell summons to your side a small fire, water, air, or earth elemental. The summoned elemental appears where you designate and acts according to its initiative check results. It attacks your opponents to the best of its ability. Lasts only for 1 round per level, so for 3 rounds we could have a small elemental. Not really enough information to know if it's any good. I mean, what does a small elemental do? It tries to attack things, but how much health does it have? How much damage does it do? What kind of bonuses does it have to its attack value? Do I get to choose if it's fire, water, air, or earth, or is it random? Like, just there's not enough info. I can't tell. This spell summons an extraplanar wolf or 1d3 extraplanar dogs. Yeah, I think we're okay on, like, I don't need more minions. Old person. 1 enemy creature within medium range, lasts for 1 round per level, can save each round. The subject becomes paralyzed and freezes in place. It is aware and breathes normally, but cannot take any actions, even speech. Each round, the subject may attempt a new saving throw to end the effect. See, this just seems to me like a slightly worse version of AoE crowd control, because if it's just one person that you're fighting, like you've killed all of his cronies, then it's like 6-on-1, so you don't really need to disable them. So I think Sound Burst is better than Hold Person in this context. Paralyzed creatures can be coup de grace. That actually is a great point. I've wondered what the hell this thing even is, because I've seen it plenty of times, but I don't even know what I've never been able to use it. As a full round action, you can use a melee weapon to deliver a coup de grace to a helpless opponent. See, it doesn't say paralyzed. Like, I've never known what they mean by helpless opponent. You automatically hit and score a crit. If the defender survives, he must make a fortitude save or die. Delivering a coup de grace provokes a tax opportunity from threatening opponents. You can't deliver a coup de grace against a creature that is immune to critical hits. Okay. That's interesting. That does mean maybe Hold Person's better than I gave it credit for. Paralyzed or sleeping is helpless? I mean, I swear I've tried it with Lindsay. Lindsay had the ability to learn, like, Hideous Laughter, for example. This one specifically says that it's not considered helpless, but I think she has another spell. What's it called? It's an AoE effect where she, like, captivates them or something. I forget what it's called. No, sleep is single target. I'm thinking of a spell she had. Hypnotize. That's it. Thank you. Yeah. And I felt like Hypnotize should activate coup de grace, but it doesn't. I think. Anyway. Okay, we've gone through all the spells. So I definitely want Sound Burst. I think Sound Burst was by far the most promising for what he could spend his actions doing. He could become partially part of the crowd control team and just buy us time for the cat to rip people's faces off. The question is, do we spend both spell slots on it, or do we take Bull's strength to buff the cat's damage? Honestly, I feel like the cat's damage is already high enough as long as he's getting his attacks in, so I'm actually leaning toward double Sound Burst. What do you think, chat? Exactly one person thinks that it sounds good. Just energy, perhaps, for elemental protection. I mean, I don't want spoilers, so like don't suggest a specific spell if you know, like, there's a boss coming up in this dungeon that I won't be ready for. I'd rather just be surprised and have to go rest and, like, strategize around it and stuff. But I think for general all-purpose utility, Harrim sucks at hitting things. His job is to cast Bless, maybe heal something every now and then this gives him utility. this means he's part of the crowd control team. So Lindsay is singing, and then she's potentially casting Hideous Laughter or Grease or something else. But he is now helping to just mitigate incoming threats. Does stacking a spell like this work? Yeah, it does. It means, so like right now, he's got Bless. He's memorized 3 Blesses. You can cast Bless 3 times a day. I could have, you know, more healing. In fact, since our character can cast Bless, you know, we can kind of spread it out, or we could have Bane, we could like mix and match, that kind of thing. So yeah, I kind of like the idea of double sound burst, so I'm going to try it for now. I have no idea what metamagic does. I've never really been able to figure out what the hell this thing is. I think you have to have a feat, and then it lets you do a thing or something. I'm not sure. Okay, so none of that is actually going to be active until the next time we sleep, but I'm kind of surprised I missed all the new spells when he leveled up. Do we really need so many Bless at this point? You can spontaneous cast as a cleric. What does that mean? Spontaneous cast. How do you, what is this? How do you do that? I thought you could only spontaneous cast Cure Light Wounds. I thought you could like memorize Bless, and then if you don't need Bless, then you spontaneous cast Light Wounds. So the way I'm reading it is Harrim doesn't have 3 Blesses memorized. He's got 3 Blesses, or he can heal. Okay. Yeah, I think we've memorized. Or we've like locked them in. Okay. I'm gonna just, I think I understand what's happening, but reading chat's making me think I don't, so I'm gonna just not read chat for a second. We're gonna go back to fighting these silly skeleton things. We've injured one by quite a bit. Okay, stand and make no things. Sucks at everything here. I think I can cure light wounds to hurt him though. Or we could just have him shoot. But we do piercing damage, so it's gonna get reduced by 5. The dread skeletons definitely have -5. Do the regular skeletons also have -5? Yes. I think I want to try to finish this guy off.
You've made your choice.
He's got 19 health, and we hit him for I really feel like you should just be able to see the damn number. 6. We hit him for 13, so he's got 6 health. Which means that our Wand of Magic Missile can't kill him. I don't know what to use this guy with. I guess we cast Bless. I hope Bless wasn't already active. It might have still been active from the previous combat, I'm not sure.
Do not falter.
Should have checked. Okay, we definitely want to sing. Probably should have delayed her attack order, her initiative order, to get that attack in with the Bless bonus, or the sing bonus. All right, Harrim. What are you gonna do, buddy? We have 1 channel positive energy heal living. Oh, it specifically says heal living, so I guess it doesn't actually injure undead. I'd have to choose or something. I can charge and have him take an attack of opportunity from the dread skeleton. I think I'd rather not.
become as dust.
Harrim should turn undead. Okay, I'll try him. I don't know if he can. Let me check. Ouch. All right, Harrim. I have to wait till it's his turn to be able to see stuff. Okay, the cat is very likely to murder something right now. This guy is probably gonna die. Yep. 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 Chippy McClawface is a monster, man. He just murders the things.
Bring it!
Aw. Amiri is really low on health again. Why is she always so low on health? Jesus.
Won't kill me!
Yes, they will. They're very actively killing you. Standy McNothings is so useless. He does nothing. He can't do anything. There's no spells to cast. We've got cantrips. Disrupt Undead. You direct a ray of positive energy. You must make a ranged touch attack to hit, and if it hits an undead creature, it deals 1d6. I mean, that's probably the best thing he can do, right? Sounds more useful than trying to shoot it with a bow. That actually did some damage. Sweet.
Onward!
Nice. Rolled a 3, needed a 20. These things are not easy to hit. Touch of Fatigue. Blair? I can't daze undead, I assume. Yeah, they're immune to dazed, stunned, poison. They're immune to like everything. They're dead. Are they immune to color spray? They must be. This is just knocking them out. Doesn't really do damage. Cadaver throw a potion of fire at them. They take 5 reduced damage from all sources except for bludgeoning though, so they probably would take no damage from fire. Right? If I threw Alchemist Fire at them, it does 1d6 of fire. Oh, I see. Okay. So they're immune to all sources of damage that are physical attacks. They're not going to take the 5 damage reduction from Alchemist Fire. Okay, sure. Let's try throwing a potion at them. They're also clumped up really nicely right now. It snaps to them, but if you hold control, is it? Or shift? Is it shift or control? Whatever, I think we go here. If alt is the default, then... I think it's control. See how it's like spinning the thing around? But it's still snapping. I don't know. Whatever, I'm gonna throw it here. Good luck, Lindsay. Make sure to hit.
May I suggest another way to use this spell?
Why?
May I suggest another way to use this spell? May I suggest another way to use this spell? May I suggest another way
Stop
to
saying
use
that.
this spell?
I guess I have to target a character? Damn. Okay, well, this hits 2 of my party, Harrim and Amiri. This is the only way I can hit, but I missed the bigger one. That's probably okay. We did 4 whole damage. Wow. Wait, why did they take 2? We missed, but they took 2. They take double damage from fire? Huh. Splash? Well, they take 1 point of fire damage when you miss. Look at Alchemist Fire. Every creature within 5 feet of the point of the flask takes 1 point of fire damage from the splash. They take 1. Wait, did we actually hit these two for 2 1d6 rolls of 1? Is that what's happened? I think we missed this one, and then this guy took 1 point from the splash and a 1d6 that rolled a 1. There's no d6 there. Well, then how did it end up at 2? Inspire Courage gives a damage bonus. Inspire Courage, I thought, gave a damage bonus to competence checks, meaning your attack roll. +1 morale bonus on saving throws against trauma and fear. +1 competence bonus on attack and weapon damage rolls. Oh. Apparently splash damage is considered weapon damage. Alright. That's cool, I guess.
Repent.
Ah, shit, no! I was supposed to look at his spells. No, he doesn't have anything fancy to deal with undead. Resistance, light, virtue, and guidance. Oh, abilities. Charge, coup de grace, demoralize. Wait a second. You can use your persuasion to cause an opponent to become shaken for a number of rounds? Wait. Our character's got good persuasion. Should we just be having the Inquisitor, instead of shooting things and standing around, maybe he should shout at people? I mean, it won't work against undead, right? But, like, wouldn't that maybe be a better thing to spend his actions on? Is just have him, like, shout words of fear at people? If demoralize is a thing? Shouty make no things, yeah. The DC of this check is equal to 10 plus the target's hit dice, plus the target's wisdom modifier. If you are successful, the target is shaken for 1 round. This duration increases by 1 round for every 5 by which you beat the DC. So wait, what does shaken do? Shaken condition doesn't stack. I don't know what shaken is. It doesn't say what shaken does. -2 penalty. On attack rolls, saving throws, and skill checks. Okay, so it doesn't like, it's not like a stun. It's just a way of like debuffing a big target. Interesting, okay. Treat affliction. Oh, okay. There is the option to channel positive energy damage undead. It's just not on my taskbar, but he does have that as an ability. So instead of healing our group, I could have just had him channel positive energy damage undead and do 1d6. The amount of damage inflicted is equal to 1d6 plus 1d6 of damage for every 2 cleric levels beyond first. He is 3rd level, so it'd be 2d6 damage to all 4 of them. Well, clearly that's a superior spell for him to have cast just now. But I already tried to make him swing at something and he missed. So, neat.
I'm all right.
Heal living will damage them unless he has selective channeling feat. Really? I was reading this as a, like, you have to choose one of the two. I don't think it does both.